Let's bring in former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee for his reaction. What was your take when you first heard the charges? It's great to have you on.
Liz, thanks. This is more of a persecution than a prosecution. It's evident that this is all about who's close to Donald Trump. And if you can't get the man, get everybody around him. You remember Stalin's, chief prosecutor used to say, "Show me the man, I'll show you the crime." And that's kind of what we're seeing here. It's just point out somebody in the Trump orbit, let's go after them, and we'll find something, no matter how hard we have to look. But it's weaponizing the Justice Department, and it's weaponizing really the whole process of trying to bring true crime to adjudication. I agree with Saul. If there's a crime, okay, that's one thing. But 2 years for this? And true, Liz, no way he would have ever been pursued had he not been in Donald Trump's orbit.
You know, there have been civil lawsuits brought against Trump University. The former president had to settle for $25 million on that. And a civil case, misuse of a nonprofit's funds, he had to settle for $2 million on that. And there's still a probe into whether, the hush money paid to women who say they had sexual relations with the former president. So a lot of things are still going on. What's the shakeout for the Republican Party? Because we've got Florida Governor DeSantis, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pence, even Tom Cotton, Nikki Haley talking about 2024 potential contenders. We're hearing pushback against Trump inside the party. What do you say?
If Trump wants to run, I think he definitely has the not just inside track. I think he'll probably have the nomination again. He is immensely popular out here in the country. And there are so many people, maybe not the political class and the ruling class, but the working class are still with President Trump. So if he throws his hat in the ring and says, I'm going to make a run for it again, he's going to be very hard, if not impossible, to beat for the nomination. I can't imagine why he'd want to do it again, but he might. And if he does, he's going to be very formidable. And I think the others who were hoping to run might just end up saying, let's get behind him and help him all the way.
Yeah. There's also, the Capitol riots are still hanging over all of this. Nancy Pelosi has that select committee looking into the Capitol riots. The midterms are coming up. Polls keep showing that it's people are really concerned about border security and rising crime. We have, basically the seeing Reuters Ipsos polling that President Biden's approval rating among Democrats plunged the most, 7 percentage points. What do you say to that?
Well, he has managed to mismanage virtually everything he's touched over the past 6 months since he's been in office, whether it's the border, whether it's fuel prices, whether it's inflation, whether it's crime, infrastructure bill, and getting Republicans on board, then 2 hours later double-crossing them and having his staff to have to walk it back. People can say what they want, but I think the first thing that I've seen that was really pretty effective was his being in Florida today. And quite frankly, I appreciate that he went. I thought that his tone was perfect, so I give him credit for that. But as the governing role that he has, it's been dismal. And the result is a lot of people recognize they've got some real buyer's remorse if they voted for Joe Biden thinking that he was going to turn the country around and bring us all together.
All right, Governor Mike Huckabee, thanks for joining us. Appreciate hearing your opinions.
Always a pleasure, Liz.
Okay.